Okay, I'm from the British Red Cross, from the local refugee support. I talk a little bit, I will not talk for a long time, what we do internationally, what we do nationally, what we do in Leicester, Leicestershire, Northamptonshire and Lincolnshire, because that's what Leicester covers, our service. Huge area. Internationally, we are at the moment doing assessment of children's situation in Greece, in the camps that you showed the pictures. We've got a group of social workers who are there, looking what the needs of these children are and what are the threats, with the recommendation that they should be moved out of the camps. So it's a huge advocacy project. The second one, that hasn't been mentioned, it's not often mentioned, that the wave of people coming to Europe from other countries created a huge opportunity for traffickers. There's a massive wave of people being trafficked by gangs. Red Cross is working with countries, Red Cross on the route of trafficking, which is through the Balkans and Italy. So work with Red Cross in Croatia and Italy to disrupt the trafficking and to help people who are taken out of traffic situations. We've got a lot of people like this in Leicester. And the UK is, after the Holland, the second destination for trafficked people in Europe. It's easy to traffic people here. So that's the international scene. The national scene is we're working on the, we instigated the private members bill to make it easier for people to bring families. It's not only that what is the definition of family for us is not the definition of the families come from other countries. For instance, we've got increasing number of families who were brought by the government to the UK who want to go back to Syria because they are not allowed to bring relatives. And this is too painful for them and they just want to go back. So we want this to be changed and we want to see the legal aid brought back for family reunion. Let's go back to Leicester, Leicestershire and Northamptonshire. You might have heard about the crisis of the Northamptonshire local government. The fallout for refugees, asylum seekers and young people who have no status is huge because this county was hosting a lot of these people. A lot of families were in trouble, so we are dealing with this crisis locally because nobody else is doing much about that. We are now back to Leicester. We have seen so far 1,700 people in Leicester. Asylum seekers, refugees, whatever you call the people who have problems with immigration status. That's our definition. 1,700 compared to last year. Throughout the whole year we saw 2,000 people, and it's only the mid-September. So you can see what the need is. What we have managed to offer this year, which is better, we've got partnerships with solicitors. This is what these people need urgently, and there is very little on offer. We can actually now secure solicitors for everybody who needs a solicitor. We've got also partnership with the welfare solicitors. Welfare solicitors are people who manage to take cases when the Home Office refusing support for whatever reasons, and the welfare solicitor can challenge the Home Office on that. We take the cases ourselves to the Asylum Tribunal, and our success rate is 67%. So 67% of decisions the Home Office make on this are wrong decisions. But people themselves have no capability to bring these cases to the tribunal. So that's what we day in, day out. We managed to get to Leicester the organization which is called the Migrant Help. If you don't know who they are, this is the agency, it's a charity, but they are agency of the Home Office to make it possible for people to apply for accommodation in £37.50 a week. The problem is that normally the system works, you need to call them. when you call them, the first thing is the language barrier. The second thing is, we are told you are number 77 in the queue, and you haven't got credit on the mobile phone. So we've got once a week managed to get staff from Migrant Help, and they spend the day. We can get all these cases to these people. So that's Leicester. And two more things, and I finish. We've got another issue which is huge, is the mental health support for asylum seekers, refugees, victims of trafficking and victims of torture. As you know, mental health services are not good for anybody. We've got regular meetings with the NHS and the Red Cross, finding ways of making the access to expert treatment easier than it is generally. And I must say, Leicester's got better provision than most places in the UK. And the last thing, very recently, Leicestershire at last has woken up to the anti-trafficking and set up something which is called Anti-Trafficking Partnership Group. And that's all the statutory agencies, the police, social services, and voluntary organizations who want to participate to look at the impact of trafficking in Leicester and prevent it. A lot of people are trafficked for sex, including children, and for slave labor. And we've got a dedicated service in the East Midlands to help these people when they are rescued from these situations. Okay, that's it. Thank you.